The past several decades have blessed us with an amazing cast of scientists, too many to even name, who have focused on communicating their research and discoveries to a wide audience of people outside the scientific community. Beyond possessing a gift to enrapture audiences of all ages and background, they tend to have one important thing in common: amazing photos of space. Surprisingly, if you dig a little bit into the expertise of many of these public figures, you'll find that not all of them are astronomers. Even scientists who may not work with telescopes draw us in with images of distant galaxies and illuminated clouds of interstellar dust. Humans have always been stargazers, so it is no wonder we default to these inspiring photos of the heavens. The orderly beauty of the stars is where the word cosmos originates. Today, cosmos is synonymous with the universe. And while technically this means everything, in practice it means everything out there, beyond the confines of Earth. Cosmologists, the scientists who study the cosmos, typically have their eyes and telescopes trained on the stars. The universe is unimaginably vast, so the word cosmos evokes an enormous sense of scale. The cosmos, while technically including things like ants, grains of sand, and individual atoms, is studied in such a way as to ignore the small details. When viewed through this lens of vastness, which focuses on things like planets, stars, and black holes, the science of the cosmos seems to stick to a well-ordered set of physical theories and laws. From this point of view, the universe is a well-oiled machine, predictable and constant. We understand basically how it works. One of the biggest surprises in the history of science, however, is that the seeming order of the cosmos does not apply at every scale. We might have expected that something big but far away is the same as something small but very close. A telescope magnifies distant objects. A microscope magnifies tiny objects. But when we look deep into the world of the very small, we find an unfamiliar world seething with the unpredictable and counterintuitive, in many ways very different from the functions of the cosmos. In the very small, we see the quantum world. Quantum is a word that describes the branch of modern physics developed at the turn of the 20th century to explain experiments that investigated things much smaller than even our best microscopes can see. This new world was that of atoms. And although this quantum world is impossible for us to directly observe, it provided the basis for our understanding of the elements, chemistry, and eventually the stars themselves. Not only is quantum physics the basis of all modern technology, it is the thread that connects all scientific disciplines,